Dealership profit is down. All 6 major auto groups showed a negative front-end gross profit, and that's writing on the wall. And 5 of them showed negative in the F&I box. It is what it is. Profit's going down the drain. People are done paying markups and done being stupid when it comes to these purchases. It was insane in 2021, 2022. Those times are done, and there's still some dealerships trying to do that. It's kind of funny. Don't fall for that kind of stuff. Markups do not exist anymore. But these managers need to learn how to manage their inventory. They need to be a manager. They need to discount this shit big time. This stuff is overpriced crazy. $124,000 F-150. Of course it's been sitting on the lot for nearly 500 days or over 500 days. And of course it's been sitting there rotting away. You guys added a package, a Black Ops package. No one wants that. That's why it's been sitting there and it's too expensive. Think, use your brain, and don't be stupid about it, car sales managers. And it's also the manufacturers building higher trim level vehicles. They don't want to sell low trim levels. You have Stellantis who completely said no more with the classic Ram. That was their most affordable pickup truck. Why would you get rid of your most affordable pickup truck? Make it make sense. That's a market that a lot of manufacturers are getting out of because it's not as profitable right now. But think about it. You're building a customer, you're building service, you're building a lot, and your dealer gets to sell an additional vehicle that a lot of your competitors don't offer because all their competitors just want to stick with the higher selling, higher price vehicles. So Stellantis getting rid of the classic Ram, that was a dumb move. And of course you had more layoffs. So you have all these people getting laid off left and right. It makes sense. Dealers are stacked up, no one's buying them, everything's overpriced, it's one big circle and it all makes sense. Every manufacturer's going through it, some worse than others, but Stellantis is probably getting the worst end of the stick. But it's what happens when you completely misjudge your customer base. You're not a luxury brand. You don't sell $120,000 Jeep Wranglers. Like, make it make sense. And a $130,000 Jeep Grand Wagoneers. It's not your customer base. And that's the problem. And then you have these normal Jeeps on the lot. 70 grand, 60 grand. Normal Jeeps, 84-month payments at $900 a month. That's like 80 grand. You'd pay over 20 grand in just interest. And most customers buy extended warranties and all this gap insurance. So you're even buying more products. It's so bad. These dealers are done with all this profit. That's why all 6 major auto groups' profit was down. And I guarantee you these family-owned dealerships are down big time, considering I keep seeing dealerships closing left and right across America. A lot of Ford dealerships, a lot of Nissan dealerships, and a whole lot of Stellantis dealerships closing left and right. And these major auto groups are going to be able to get through it like Group 1, Auto Nation. They're not going nowhere. They have so much money behind them. But guess what they will do? They're going to sell their non-profitable dealerships quicker than quick. In some states, if they sell or they say we can't do it, we don't want to do this no more, the manufacturer will have to buy back the inventory. That could be $100 million worth of vehicles, and all they're going to try to do is shuffle it to another dealership, and they're going to get all this old inventory that they don't want. So it's just unfortunate for everybody around. But guess what? Nobody feels sorry for the dealerships. There's just no way around it. I hate to say it like that, but it is true. And not everybody there did bad, but it's just a fact that during 2022, 2021, 99.9% of dealerships tried to take full advantage of every single customer. And keep this in mind, guys. I sold at a Chevy dealership. No markups on a C8 Corvette. With the waiting list, no markups at all. We didn't do markups. So I don't know why all these other dealers do markups just to get additional profit. And I think it actually gives them less profit because now customers definitely remember and they're done going back to them. So we have thousands of people getting laid off, and it's going to be a very rough year for 2025 for the car market when it comes to franchise dealerships and some of these auto manufacturers, especially the ones that focused on just focusing on the higher trim level vehicles, which is pretty much all of them. You can't even go up to an F-150 now without seeing 80 grand. That's just the average. You go up to a Silverado, 70 grand. But at least it'll be a 2025 with the Silverado and not a 23 on the lot. But still, 80, it's just insane. It's too much money for these vehicles. Everything is overpriced. It's that simple. But I'm really curious, what do you think? Do you think these new vehicles are overpriced? I think that is the main issue. Yes, they're also low quality. A lot of them have a lot of issues. If you haven't seen the Grand Wagoneer, look at the tow video. It got picked up. Only 44 miles on it on this Grand Wagoneer had to get picked up, of course. And I know things go wrong, but come on. That Grand Wagoneer, if you buy a Grand Wagoneer or a Wagoneer, you are 100% going to go to the service department within the first few months. I almost guarantee it. It has to happen. So you have overpriced vehicles and you have the lowest quality ever, in my opinion, at the most expensive price. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.